Bonjour, je m'appelle. Welcome back. The sun's out. My legs are out.
You just said, hello, my name is the sun's out, my legs are out. Dickhead.
Sun's out, guns out.
I was once Aladdin in a French play.
I thought you were saying I was once a lad. I was like,
Bonjour,
yeah, you still
je m'appelle Aladdin.
tell me how brown.
Yeah, your legs are brown.
My legs
Don't get
are.
your dirty toes out.
I've got nice fucking toes. Don't you
not
start.
when you, not the fucking bottom. You haven't.
I have been outside in my garden. I'm getting new grass.
I can see your underwear, Beth. I don't know why I looked. Sorry.
You can't. It's my nunny.
Oh, you not got any underwear on?
Well, I have. It's a bit
Okay.
small though, isn't it?
I did. That's what I did. I did notice.
It's nice and groomed down there, so you're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh.
Anyway,
So-
well, this is we're not
goodness.
on. What
We
is
don't
it?
discuss like what we're wearing. So I've come like super cash today, and you've gone for like
Right.
glowing.
No, I'm not having that. Roll the intro, Brian, 'cause I'm going to tell you all the truth because she is lying.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and welcome,
The Unfiltered Bride podcast, tips from the top table and beyond.
so you know it's going to be juicy.
Guess what the Crafty Lab have done now?
What? Anything they do, I'm sure I'm going to love.
They have created larger size newspapers, and I mean like big, tabloid style.
I'm obsessed. That is so cool.
I have the best idea for these. Imagine giving one of your groomsmen like an A board to wear, and they stand at the front and hand out newspapers to guests on the way in. Like the welcome sign meets the order of the day meets fun.
That would be so good. But I'd have them around for breakfast, like croissants, fruit, and my big face on a tabloid right there.
Yes, and you'd have to save some for that iconic shot in the morning with the bridal party in their PJs in bed.
Basically, these are an absolute no-brainer.
And they are less than £4 each, so you get iconic photos, welcome signage, order of the day, and so much more for less.
You could even include your table plan, menus, basically everything because you've got the space.
Guys, get yourself to the Crafty Lab now.
And use Unfiltered for 10% off. You're welcome. Where have you been, you dirty stop out?
Oh, all right.
So let's be real. Why are you trying to out me? The sun is out. It's like 25 degrees.
I packed yesterday.
I'm in a play suit. All right.
I ain't got the legs for it, Beth. You look great.
Yeah, but you've got the boobs.
No. I'm on a diet at the moment.
Me too, hun. I'm
So if
still
anyone
running.
sees me- Are you?
Still running. Headphones.
Wait, whoa. How many times counts as running?
I go at least 3-4 times a week.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. How far are you running?
Let me find my running app.
Oh, fucking hell. It doesn't count if it was on Strava, was it?
Doesn't count if you didn't do it. Oh, God. Oh.
What?
I've spent all morning deleting my personal photos off the work Google Drive because I accidentally clicked back up. So from like
No.
2016 to 2024, everything's on there.
You got anything naughty?
Well, no, luckily my sister-in-law was doing it, so I was like, "You're welcome."
Oh my God.
I've never taken a nude.
No,
though.
I don't think I have anyway.
I don't know.
Brian, have I ever sent you a nude?
Do you know what? I think we'd have a great just chatty podcast. You know, just about
Yeah,
life.
I do forget sometimes when we talk
About weddings. Because
You guys don't mind, do you?
I don't know who it was. I remember I seen this guy once, diverse, and I am on my running app, by the way. I'm doing 5Ks
Cool. Well done.
and I'm still out of breath.
Yeah. Mate, I can't run upstairs. You're fine.
So, anyway, so I think this guy
See this
once,
guy, yeah.
and he was scrolling through his phone, and I was like, "What's that?" It was obviously a nude from another girl. I was like,
Let me see.
but it was like a proper nude, and I was just like, she was like bent over, or whatever. I don't know where the phone was, and I was like, I've never sent a nude, but I would have never thought to do it like that. And I was like, oh, what a great angle.
Oh.
She was fully naked as well.
Bent where? How? Because like
Shall I reenact it?
I can't take a photo with my clothes on and like it. Let alone
Exactly.
be naked.
I've never taken a photo of my
I would
vagina.
have to get somebody to stand above me, like, and down, because my boobs look the best from.
Really?
Yeah, I need to be lying down
Would
for
you
my
not-
boobs. Or a bath. In the bathtub, I look absolutely banging.
Anyway,
Stand up and I'm like, fuck.
I was just like, it's a good job there's not my vagina on the internet or anywhere that anyone's got, thankfully.
Yeah, like people make a
But
lot
like,
of money from
I was
OnlyFans.
literally like, you know, like you just put your camera down there, take a photo. Like what? It doesn't look
I
nice.
don't know.
So then this girl was like bent over, and it looked great. And I was like,
I do have big
I
mirrors in my
can't
room.
be annoyed at this.
No.
I can't be annoyed at this.
Not angry, I'm disappointed in myself.
It didn't last a relationship, but
It was Jack.
shout out to the girl that it was. Poor Jack never got one.
No, I just don't think. Would you want a nude, Brian? Is that weird?
Not
you don't want
really.
one? Oh, is that?
I
you don't
feel
want
like
one
it's
from me,
all right
or-
when you're like talking, isn't it?
Like long distance.
Long distance.
Yeah. We definitely had webcam chats one day.
Webcam.
Yeah. I'm not talking about anything. We didn't do anything.
You've gone bright red.
We were newly together, and I was at university for that whole week that I was there.
Wow, a week. Anyway, much to everyone's disappointments, we are
Should we talk
not
about weddings?
starting an
Boring.
OnlyFans. There are no nudes of us on the internet.
No. If you ever find one, it's genuinely not me.
It's generally not me. Unless it looks good, then it is me.
Yeah.
I'll take the
I
crown.
might make one and plant them.
So I got someone sent a DM the other day, right? I think I told you about this, and someone said they can't fucking stand me.
Yeah, but I think for everyone that can't stand you, there's one that can't stand me either.
So this girl sent a DM to us, and she was like, I think someone's got a bitches from a bride about you, and put it in like our Instagram.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's how I found out.
Facebook?
So I joined the Facebook group, obviously, to read the chat, and the subject was basically, I actually felt sorry for the person that wrote this. Actually, I'm laughing now, but basically, it's like I can't fathom £30,000 makes a good wedding.
Yes,
So obviously,
it was from our other podcast that we went on.
Yep.
We had said, just to be clear as well, guys, very, very clear, as I said on the clip, but when clips get clipped, that doesn't always get clipped. It was the
Clippity
average,
clip, clip,
it was
clip.
the average of our weddings, of like the weddings that I do, what's the kind of average price of a wedding? That was, and I even said on the actual podcast, the UK average is what, 17,500. People, there will be people that spend 5,000 and there will be people that spend 500,000. Like, this is just chill out. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. So that was the topic, and she was like, I can't fathom that amount of money, and people
Yeah.
are like, that's ridiculous, and some people are like, that's what I'm spending. Like the venue alone is costing like 10 to 15 grand, XYZ. And it all depends on proportion to what wedding you want and how much you've got. And then overall, the comments were like, if you got the money and you're comfortable spending it, spend it. If you don't, then don't. It's fine. And that's what we're saying. Also, can I just note, I am obviously going to say my clients spend X because I attract my type of client.
Unashamedly.
We don't do this for free. Well, we actually do this podcast for free.
I was going to say, do you get paid?
I don't. But we both do have our own businesses.
Yeah.
And obviously, I've found amazing clients through this podcast, through the opinions that I've had.
Yes.
AKA the Disney one. I
Yeah.
got an influx of inquiries of people who aren't keen on Disney.
Yeah.
So that's how it works. There's no shade, no hate. I can't fucking stand you either. Jokes.
Oh my God.
I don't know you. I'm joking.
It is really weird.
Thanks for listening.
That's the thing. It's weird to see people talk about stuff. The bloody football one, the football video that I did, and I just don't get. People are like, disgusting. I'd never have this. I didn't tell you to have it. I said, how cool is this?
Yeah, but at least said dissing your idea, not me.
Oh no, I get the diss as well.
I can't fucking stand her.
It's when people are like, I hate your accent. I'm like, fucking I can't don't listen.
I put a nice little love heart on the comment, and I was like, I've listened. I've read that. I see you. Thanks for listening. I'm sorry you can't stand me.
Fuck the Facebook chats, man. That's not
Facebook's
a place to be.
different
mean, mate.
Mean.
Worse than TikTok.
Oh god.
Fucking horrible.
So
Horrible.
anyway, but what I did want to say actually. So you know, we spoke the other day about adding personality into a wedding, and you said you put a podcast like set up for me, like audio, like guest book kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So this is for you and Brian, essentially. I've had 2 DMs about this now.
Okay.
And they're in the police. And they're like, what? We're like picking our brains. What can we do? And we're both police officers. That is our personality.
Yeah.
What can we do?
Oh, I would do, first of all, Brian, you can jump in with some ideas if you want, but I'm the idea person. I would, so in the police, you have little notebooks, don't you? Everything gets written down in these little notebooks. I would have people's name cards as these little notebooks.
Cute.
Written, and start like first name, because you have to like, they'll get this, but like You have to do the surname in capitals, then comma, then like there's a certain way that you have to write things in the police. I would 100% have that on there because I'm guessing a lot of their mates that are there will be police as well.
So like stationery,
like stationery,
can be-
100%.
yeah.
I've also seen. Have you seen the singing waiters that come in as police?
I've seen a
I
TikTok.
fucking like that.
Basically, what was it? They came in.
Is it the one, did you see it recently?
Yeah,
and,
and
he
they
was
were
like,
like
the bar's closed.
the alcohol license.
Yeah.
So basically, it was someone dressed up as a police officer. I was not
which I
convinced
think is
because
illegal.
I don't think their uniform looked very good.
wouldn't be.
It looked more stripper than police officer. And he did come in and go, "I'm not a stripper, guys.
Sorry.
sorry." But he said, so "There's something wrong with the
Yeah.
license, the alcohol license. The bar is shut. You're not allowed to drink any more alcohol. We might be able to serve it later on.
Should be fine later.
Should be
but
fine later,
Sip
but
that drink.
yeah." And everyone was like, "Fuck!" And then he burst out singing.
Yeah.
Um,
But that to me is a little like. I also think, could you come in a police car? I would want to. I would want to arrive in a police car. I would want. What else could you do? What?
This.
Why are you
This.
doing that?
This should be what you walk into the wedding breakfast.
Whoop, whoop.
It's
This
the
is
sound of the police.
But shit like that is.
Funny.
Oh my god! I have to tell you about this wedding I did last week.
Wait,
It's a good have
quickly sum up then. Police officers. So stationary.
I want the stationery, but I want it on the little books.
Whoop,
I want.
whoop, it's the sound of the police.
Yeah, I want her to come in a police car. I want.
I'm not sure on the police car idea.
Yeah, but nobody would see it. It'd be for the photos outside, wouldn't it?
If you had a celebrant, you could do some really cool things.
Definitely.
Like, what are you? A PC?
PC.
If someone asks, like, can I have
PC
your
Mitchell.
name and badge number or something?
I know your badge number. I remember your old badge number. Ooh.
All right, Billy Big Bollocks, come on.
I can't remember it now. 49. Oh shit! Start me off.
Start me off.
What? 2. I can't remember. I lied. 2614.
So if someone came up to you and was like,
What's your fucking badge number?
"Who are you?"
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Go, PC Mitchell 2614.
PC Mitchell 2468.
Yeah.
2468.
And they go, I fucking pay your taxes. All right?
I pay
So
for your job.
Pay your salary. What else would I do though? Because police is a great one.
What would you do for like guest book? Oh my god, walkie talkies.
Oh my god, what about like
Radios.
spray painting something? Like a big, like do a wall and fucking spray
What's that
paint.
got to do with
It's
police?
criminal, isn't it? Fucking illegal.
Right,
mate,
we're
that.
not here for a fucking kids party. This is where you go too far
No,
sometimes.
this is, I'm giving my ideas.
Like you're in custody and you've got one phone call.
Oh,
that's brilliant.
So for those who didn't hear it,
Sorry,
say
can
it again.
I just
Say it
create
again.
his little smug face over there? So he said it's like
That is sick.
That's great, that Brian. Like you're in custody, you get one phone call. So if you've got the audio guest, but you set up a sign that's like you get one phone call, 30 seconds, one number, blah blah blah. Like that's cool. Or when you pick up the phone and it's like you've been arrested for having too much fun.
Why'd you have to kill it all the time? God's sake.
That's a great idea, Brian. I really like that.
I love that. There we go. For the popo.
For the popo. I feel like each episode we should name a occupation and we'll try and give off a few ideas. I want to talk about the wedding that I did.
Okay.
Because it was one of the most like personalized ones that I've seen in ages. And there were just so many bits. I was like, oh my God, I love this. I did a reel and she wore her glasses for a start.
I saw that. Love that.
Which I fucking love. And I've made it because Specsavers commented on it. And I was like, that's it. Life made.
What did they say?
Stunning. Something like that.
Oh, why didn't they put something witty? Do you know what? I love the brands that are
They're
so
Aldi
funny
are
on
funny, aren't
marketing.
they? Yeah. I did message them like, if you ever want to do a bit of a glasses TikTok, you let me know. But they did this bit in their ceremony. So when I very first spoke to them, they were having a legal ceremony. And I was like, and all of this stuff they were telling me about, I was like, guys, why are you having a legal ceremony? And each to their own, as with everything we do, but they were so into all of this stuff that I was like, you should really be looking at a celebrant. They got their mate to do it in the end, which was fantastic. He was brilliant. But when they first met, so they met at school and then they met, then matched on Tinder like years later, and they were talking a bit, and then she unmatched him, but it's because she deleted her profile, so it kind of then unmatches you.
Yeah.
So I can't remember exactly what he works in, but it's something like journalism, something like that, where it's words basically. So he sat with his mates to write her this poem to basically be like, it was very OTT, like clearly funny, about how he thought that this was it, and then she unmatched him and My Fair Maid and like that kind of thing. So one of the readings at the wedding was that poem, and I was like, fucking brilliant. And then they they agreed to basically go on. They talked again. They got back together. Whatever. They were then going on a date, and within part of their thing, they were kind of like, "This is what we're doing. Okay, deal." So that was how they arranged their date. So inside their wedding bands, they'd engraved "deal,"
Cute.
and then during the bit where it's like, "Do you take this person?" Blah, 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 they said "deal."
Deal.
I literally want to cry thinking about that.
I love things like
It makes
words.
no sense to anybody else,
Yeah.
but to them, like, and then they did the bit of, "Do all of you in here agree to," and then everyone
Deal.
shouted "deal," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
they should have had no deal or deal.
I know.
It's like afternoon entertainment.
But it's just stuff like that. I'm like, you don't need to explain that. It was explained in the ceremony.
Yeah.
You don't need to justify it to anybody. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Make it happen.
Yeah,
Like,
I've got a client that their things always. That's
Yeah.
their word, always.
yeah.
And when they told me that, I put it on their mood board for
Yeah,
them. And
yeah,
and I
yeah.
think it's literally throughout the wedding. And people are
Yeah.
going to be like, what?
I don't need you to get it. I need you to look at it as a guest and be like, cute. That's it. That's all I need. But what else did they do? They did so many things that I was just like, yeah, nailed it.
We skipped past the dirty stop out.
Oh, yeah. I went on a fam trip. We did one the other week though, didn't we?
Yep. And Georgie was the naughty school kid.
I'm always the I was actually, you'd be proud of me on this one.
I'm good because I'm glad that you behaved.
I've got to bring the energy, haven't I?
Bring
That's what's expected
comedy.
of me.
She literally... we were at this...
So a fam trip.
Right. Let's
First
talk
of all,
about...
we had to Google what a fam trip was.
No,
because
I knew what fam trip was.
No, but we weren't 100% because it was capital FAM and we were like,
Because
does it
I
stand
worked in like
for,
a corporate venue and we did a lot of fam trips.
Yeah,
and I was
no,
like, familiarization. And then
Yeah.
I was like, no, Beth, come on, like it should be better than it actually was.
No,
Basically,
familiarisation.
it's for you to get to know the venue and the people.
Yeah, venues put it on so that you get people that come and see it and then they recommend it because they've seen it and they like it and they enjoy it. That's the point of it. They hope that they post about it. It's kind of a bit of a game of, please post about it because it was nice, which it was.
Talk about the one we went on
so
first.
we went to Bulmer Lawn.
with Guides to Brides.
Yeah, which was... The thing is, me and Beth are like, yeah, cool, great, but we don't really look that much into it. For us, it's just a nice trip out and we get to meet suppliers and things like that. But it was actually gorgeous.
It was so nice.
Really, really nice.
We walked in, there was a man playing a piano.
Yeah.
They did Hugo's.
Yes.
They were like Hugo's, but nice Hugo's.
Nice
I don't know what they
Hugos.
did to them Hugo's.
And we walked in, there was owls.
There was owls, and Georgie tried to keep passing me this bird, and I was like, please stop.
Fun fact, Beth doesn't like birds, apparently. Wouldn't hold the owl.
Oh, freaked
It's
me
the
out.
flappiness. I do get that. So they had the owls there, and then they normally do like, it's a bit of a show off for the food and the hospitality, and then there's some suppliers that come, like the owls and there's a florist that does all the stuff, and the cutlery and croquet, like all of that is kind of to showcase and things. But we had a really nice time.
Yep, and Georgie won. We had this big dessert in like a sorbet in this ice thing that was
banging.
gorgeous. Food was incredible. And we sat for dinner, and there was this like heart that you had to like.
It
had,
was like passion fruit
passion fruit pure, not puree, but like
juice.
not juice.
I
It was
don't know
just
what it is.
something inside a chocolate heart, right? And I was trying to do it like for our
Yeah.
Instagram reel, and Georgie was like, "Oh my god, come on,
No,
you're
it's because
taking."
you were trying to break it backwards.
You were like, "Oh, you give it here."
And it was too hard.
Basically like a sister word. So she took it off me, and then she broke it in half, and it like splattered all across the table.
Like, I'm not joking, it exploded.
And everyone was like, "Oh," and I could see Georgie dying inside, and I was like, "Serves you right there." And then she was licking this ice
no,
sculpture
you
thing.
made me lick the ice
Yeah,
sculpture.
well, I dared you and you did
yeah, I'm not going to not do a dare, am I?
And then we had a drone show. Love a drone show.
I had never seen a drone show. Had you seen a drone show
Yeah, I
before?
had.
I'd never seen one in real life before.
Yeah.
And I was a bit like, because we spied, like they were like, oh, there's something later on. And we were like, we're obviously going to find out what it is because I can't wait for anything. So we were looking, we could see the drones being set up. And I was like, oh, cool, like whatever. It's not, like cool. And then it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was actually very good.
So they couldn't do fireworks there, I believe.
No, they got they got the ponies.
Yeah, they've got animals there. So
It's the New Forest, isn't it? So it's
Yeah.
all the wild ponies.
So it was a good alternative if you can't do fireworks.
Yeah, but it was
Sounds like a
as
little
good.
story, yeah.
As good.
Had music.
What?
Music. We had a lovely stay, a lovely breakfast, met some lovely people.
Yeah. It was nice. I do like them. And so then I went on one yesterday, which was at Caswell House, which was beautiful. Again, it's nice to get, like, I'm trying to explain to Brian how it is work. Like, it genuinely is work. And I'm like, I've been away. You're laughing, Brian, but it's networking. And like,
That's why you don't invite Brian, eh?
Yeah, I know. Exactly. He should come on one and see how hard it is. But it's like the networking side of it is like, it's not, I don't mean difficult, but it's not.
You literally just
chat shit.
walked around, was the class clown, and made everyone laugh. Did you behave yourself yesterday?
I think I behaved myself yesterday. It was a different group.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you
I'm
did.
good at sensing the tone.
You
of
do
the
one joke
group.
and you're like, didn't go
Oh,
down well.
no,
Oh,
okay,
I won't
never
do
mind.
that again.
I'll be fancy.
So that's why you're dressed in a jumper
Yeah,
when it's
sorry.
like 30 degrees.
I know. It was gorgeous yesterday,
I
and they
know.
had like the outside setup of like, it was literally could have been in Italy. We had our
So,
drinks. Loved
On
it.
that, I love, like, I know people don't want to put budget there, but like outdoor furniture that's like sofas and like cute umbrellas and
We
like
had the little
spritz bars and like,
parasols. Yeah.
honestly, vibe.
But my problem is,
Go on.
what if it's not nice weather? Because you
take-
can't move it in. It just doesn't.
You'll take the risk, my love.
I know, but how much is outside furniture?
Hundreds. But you could always make a cute little cocktail area inside.
But what if there's no room for it?
Well, there's got to be room.
Yeah, like sometimes.
Because respectfully, a lot of venues, some venues do, but respectfully, a lot of other venues don't have like interesting furniture.
They
It's
go-
more
they go
practical
plain.
that can be wiped.
That's
and
the point. Yeah. Neutral.
That's the point.
That's the point. You don't want to notice it. It's just there. Whereas the outside furniture was like made it. It made that bit. And I was like, this is beautiful.
So
But
do you have fun?
yeah, I had a great time.
Good.
I had loads of fun actually.
Yeah,
It
she was
nice.
late to filming today because she
I
had a
wasn't.
nice bit of brekkie.
It wasn't late.
You were 20 minutes late.
No, it was 17 minutes late, and I told you Brian would be here at 11, ready to
He wasn't.
start.
He was at Greg's.
Were you late, Brian?
He rang us at 11. Anyone want anything from Greg's so he could justify being
Shall I
late?
tell you why he's going to Greg's?
No.
Because as part of our bank, he gets a free Greg's every week. Is it? Every week.
That's
free
good.
sausage roll every week. That's not helping the diet, though, is it?
No.
Never mind.
Whilst
great come trip.
we were doing accents, it just reminded me that one of our brides, her groom Chris, is Cypriot,
Yeah.
and they dressed him up as Stavros
Flatley.
Flatley,
Several.
and they like he's Cypriot, I think. Yeah, he's Cypriot, Greek,
Yeah.
Greek Cypriot. Chris, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right.
Sorry, I don't understand.
And they drew like the tattoo on his
Yes,
stomach.
yeah,
They had the
yeah.
wig. I thought, oh, that is
I
hilarious.
enjoy an ugly hen stag day. I think
Are
you
you
should be
saying
dressed
Chris is
up.
ugly?
No, as in he's put in like a wig and a like.
It's fun.
I think girls should have to do that as well.
Yeah.
I enjoyed being a daffodil when I was abroad, and I enjoyed being father of the bride.
I've got some TikToks I want to show you.
Me
tried to
too.
be as
Have
nice
we just
as
saved the same
possible,
ones
but-
though? Because
Don't know.
This wedding's actually about me. It's my day and my husband. Like, but I feel like you're just trying to make it all about you.
Oh, come on,
I gave
that's
you
not
free
fair.
reign. No, I know, but I gave you free reign to pick your own dress, thinking, okay, if I send you the requirements of which one, maybe it could be something you could wear again or whatever. But I said, like, nothing above the knee, nothing with splits in, nothing too low cut, and you've literally just gone against everything that I've said, and I don't understand why you would do that to me, like when it's my
Pause.
wedding.
Look,
agree with that for a start. Carry on.
I'm
No, I
ready.
know. I don't know what the rest says.
I get it. Like, I totally get that it's your day. It's all about you. It's not about me. Like, I understand that. But I did send you a bunch of dresses, of examples of dresses in that colour, which, let's be honest, is probably not my colour. And I had to
That's
pick
not
one.
for my wedding though, babe. Like, when I told you the theme I was going for, you were all for it, saying, oh, it looked really nice. And, like,
Not be funny, and this is no shade, obviously, but, we're having to pay for our own dresses, which I totally understand. I totally get that. And so I at least want to spend money on a dress. If I'm spending 80 quid on a dress, I kind of want to
yeah,
spend
but
money on a
I'm
dress I can
paying-
wear
I'm
again.
paying- Yeah, but I'm paying for your shoes, your flowers, I'm paying for you to have a makeup done, I'm paying for you to stay in a hotel overnight.
Oh.
But that is a minging dress.
In your opinion, I think I look great in it. Don't be a bridezilla about it. It is just a dress.
No, I do not call me a bridezilla, please. You're just not being fair. Like, okay, you might look great in the dress. That's great for when you want to go to your clubs and whatever it is that you do when you go out partying. But it's a wedding. It's not a club. It's not a disco. It's a wedding.
Right.
It's in a manor.
Right,
People
look.
need to look classy, not trashy.
Okay. If you pay half towards a dress, I'll get an appropriate dress for your wedding.
No, I'm being serious, right? Don't bother coming. Do not bother.
Right. I
Right,
need to
right,
bring
right,
that
right.
up,
Could
and
use a
I
little
reckon the
more
comments are going to be saying, "Let's see the dress."
Yeah. I want to see the dress. And can you just name her TikTok?
Yeah. So that was at Ultimate. It was, so it wasn't actually the girl that posted it. Someone's reshared it.
I'm team bride. Am I? Do you know what I would have done differently? Should I tell you should I tell you what the bride has done wrong there? She should not have been paying for the accommodation. She should have been paying for the dress.
And like shoes, things like that.
I'd be like, get your own shoes. We talked about this. Like, if you're paying for it, you're picking it. But she's paying for it. It's not like she's not. If she wasn't paying for any of it, I'd be like, now you've got no leg to stand on. But she's paying for quite a lot of stuff. Guys, don't pay the accommodation. Pay the dress. And then you get to pick what the comment's saying.
You're in the wrong here. The bridezilla comment would have ended our friendship. Don't go. You deserve better.
No.
This has to be a skip, because who on earth would be like that for your friend's wedding?
Yeah, agreed.
Why isn't the bride paying for everything? Fucking hell, the comments on that is going...
Is it?
Yeah.
See, but this is where I agree. I do think that the bride should be paying for the dress, but I would have put dress above paying for all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? I'd be like, you can have... If money is tight, you can either have your hair or makeup done. I'll buy your dress, therefore I pick your dress, and then wear whatever shoes you want. Like, do you care what shoes you wear? Like... whose team are you on?
I want to see the dress, but I can't.
Does it not show you?
No, I just think, again, it should be a bit more like, you're being a bridezilla. I'm not being... Respectfully, if the bride is paying for everything and you've got to spend 80 quid on a dress, you spend 80 quid on a night out.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, I agree. It would
Respectfully.
have cost you 80 quid to stay at the hotel.
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
So, be nice.
Let me try and find you one. Yeah, that's naughty, that.
Naughty, that.
And never, ever say bridezilla unless you're, like, joking in, like, a humorous... No, girl.
No, girl.
No, girl, no. Ew, brother.
Brother, ew.
No, brother, ew.
No, it's not it's
This is what I wanted to talk to you about. So, do you remember, and it's a very sad story, the bride that died on her wedding in America, they were on the back of the golf cart leaving. It was like an exit photo and stuff. And then a car crashed into them and the bride died.
No.
Horrendous. Awful.
Oh my God.
So the groom has now, the money has basically her life insurance. The mum has said that the groom shouldn't get any of it because they didn't finish the wedding.
Fuck off.
Like, fuck.
What?
So the groom has, I think it's quite a lot of money apparently from what this TikTok is showing, but the groom said to the mum, like, you can have half, like, let's just half and half it. Or, like, I don't want, he obviously didn't want her to.
But he's obviously got to pay for their mortgage.
He's got loads of shit that he's got to pay for. And they were married. Like, you've got married and the mum's like, didn't deserve a penny of it.
It's like she's acting like he set it up.
Like, it was like literally just a tragic. Hold on.
We're sorting out our life insurance at the moment.
Can I be on the wheel?
No.
We need to update ours. We did ours when we had Isla.
Yeah, that is our job list for this Friday. Tomorrow we are doing our life insurance.
Oh, long. Right, hold on.
Because you gal don't want to be stuck with that mortgage.
No.
Hutchinson was killed, plowed into by a drunk driver as she was leaving her wedding. Here are two unfortunate updates that have happened since the incident. Sam's mother, Lisa Miller, has entered into a nasty legal battle with Eric Hutchinson, Sam's husband, over Sam's estate. Lisa Miller has filed a petition to remove Eric Hutchinson as Sam's personal representative since she said they were never actually legally married, since the wedding had happened earlier that day and documents hadn't been filed in court yet. Lisa Miller said, quote, Sam would want me to have a piece of her inheritance. What inheritance am I talking about? The expected multi-million-dollar settlement that Eric Hutchinson is supposed to receive from the bars who completely overserved the drunk driver that killed Sam. According to Eric's legal team, they even offered Lisa Miller half of the inheritance. Whatever he gets, he would split with her, and she refused. The driver of the vehicle,
He's fucking
I
mother-in-laws.
just hate when it comes to money. Like,
It gets nasty.
So nasty. So nasty.
Yeah, bad, isn't it?
Get your life insurance, guys.
Yeah.
Seriously, get your life insurance.
Yeah, everybody needs a will. I've also got a thread that's, has anyone ever been to a wedding where somebody actually objected? And if so, how does that go?
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
One of them puts, groom finds out bride was cheating 2 days before the wedding. He spilled the beans while exchanging the vows.
Why? I just don't understand.
Mate, I'd fucking do that.
No, but Why? I mean, the one that's cheating.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
what's
yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
point? You splashed all this dosh
Yeah.
on a wedding. Why are you getting married? Maybe they want the inheritance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, why? Name me reasons why you get married that isn't just for marriage.
Social pressure. Something to do.
Something to do.
Yeah, but you do. You get to... You get to an age and you're like, well, fucking everybody else is. Might as well.
For the surname,
For the surname.
money.
For if you want children, you don't feel like you can have them out of wedlock. Because family members are ill.
Yeah,
That
that
would
is the
be
big.
a...
I hate that.
No, I
honestly,
know.
I have loads. It sounds horrible. I have loads. I have a lot of clients that
Yeah.
families are poorly, ill. Poorly doesn't sound serious
No,
enough,
I
does
know.
it?
Ill.
Who are ill?
If prior to me and Brian getting married, if I'd ever found out that somebody, like my dad was very ill, I would have done it a lot sooner and just done something small and then done a big
yeah.
thing after.
Oh, it's so shit, man.
It is shit. It's proper
Life.
shit.
I hate
Life
life.
fucking
sometimes.
sucks, man.
I really do. I do really dislike it sometimes.
But then do you know what? The more weddings I go to, and I obviously just get to stand and watch the ceremony, and I'm stood there thinking, fucking, this is one of the best days of your life.
I know.
How mad is that?
It's magical.
Like everybody that you know and love is in that room. Most of them of which are really happy for you.
Most.
Yeah, some people are just fucking horrible. What does happen if somebody objects? Like, I know it's not a joke in the UK.
They won't marry you.
But will they not, or will they go and speak to that person, understand what happened, and then come back? I know. I've never been to one where they have. I did a cool one once. I did a military one, and when they they had their swords with them, and when they did the "Does anybody object?" all of the people pulled their swords out a little bit, so all you heard was just. Shh. And it was just really quiet. It was really clever. And I did a registrar one the other week, the one we did together, and the lady was like, "Oh, and does anybody object?" No, okay, quick enough. Blah blah blah. I just carried on. I was like, brilliant.
That registrar
No
wore
pause.
fucking white. If we spoke about that,
Oh, actually, do you know what? That was a different one. That one, she wore a white
she
jacket.
wore a white jacket.
But
What a bitch! What a bitch!
yeah, I would be very careful what I wore as a registrar.
It's like me. I wouldn't turn up wearing white.
I never wear white. To the point where I'll sometimes wear a white t-shirt under my blazer.
I know, that's-
and I'm like, I can't take my blazer off. I would never walk
But
around
you
with my
shouldn't
blazer
wear a
off.
white t-shirt under your blazer
I have to,
anyway.
it's navy. What am I supposed to wear under navy? I actually have to. See the thing
Nude?
that goes. I got my nude. I look nude.
You
I would never take my blazer off.
guys, you
No,
heard
don't
it.
fuck off. All right, I had white underwear on as well. Fucking
She
sue
turned
me.
up in a white fucking t-shirt to someone's wedding.
No, I would never take
muggy,
my. I would.
muggy.
You got
No.
fucking white underwear on. You
No.
ain't got white trainers on, have you?
You're fucking
You ain't got
muggy.
fucking white
We
trainers
wear
on, have you,
black.
Beth? What, black trainers?
That's our uniform.
Don't make me find a picture of you
That's our
wearing
uniform.
white trainers at a wedding.
You wore a white t-shirt, mate.
Yeah, would never take my blazer off though.
That-
to the point where I'm sweating.
Brian, do you think that's muggy? She wore white to a wedding.
No. Just for everybody before this gets fucking clipped down.
No, it's getting clipped
I'm wearing
down.
navy blue trousers.
I'm going to insert a picture here.
a navy blazer, and the boob bit is where you can see a little bit
White.
of white.
What would you do if a guest did that?
That's absolutely fine. You can't wear.
I think it's worse because
white.
you're a female. Like the men wear white shirts of.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you're a female.
That one wedding we
Practice
did
what
where
you
it was
preach.
fuck off, Beth.
Fuck
where it
off,
was
Beth. Can't fucking stand her.
it was me that wrote that.
Yeah,
comment.
probably.
That wedding we did that was black and white, but no, black. Everybody had to wear all black, but obviously the men are in the white shirts. One of the guys was sat at the back and his jacket was off. And the bride was like, "Tell him to go put a fucking jacket on." I was like, "Okay, excuse me, sir. Please put your jacket on."
What did he
she
say?
wanted the look. He put it on. She wanted the
Did
look
he
of all black.
like say anything?
No, he's just like, "Okay." I was like, "Okay, thank
I'm
you."
so sorry.
I'll be the baddie. I don't mind.
Okay. Oh, so many of you have been asking us to come to your wedding as a surprise. Someone was like, "Oh, it's a Tuesday. You're obviously free." And I was
don't fucking obviously me.
No, obviously me, but maybe.
Maybe we're gonna play lawn games.
Maybe.
Well, see, would you play a lawn game at a wedding?
Absolutely.
You fucking hypocrite. Yeah, preach, do as you preach. What do you say? What do you
Practice
say?
what you preach, hun.
honey.
No, actually, we saw a Jenga the other day, right? Didn't we?
Yeah.
And I was like, that is exactly what I'm on about.
I agree. That was a
it was like
dodgy
not
Jenga.
a normal Jenga, but not a large Jenga. It was
It's
really
like a
fucking awkward in the
fucking
middle.
middle
And I was just
Jenga.
like, mate, that looks shit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I agree. I will play a lawn game.
Have you seen this video of the drunk groom and the mother-in-law having to feed him at the top table?
Just the mother of the bride welcoming her new son-in-law into the family.
That is vile.
She's fuming. He's like, she just has to put food in his mouth. It fell
Right.
out.
Can we make a rule?
Oh,
He looks
that is
disgusting.
disgusting.
Guys, you know, like when the eyes are no longer there, they're just glazed over. Right. Well, let's make a rule. How much can the groom drink, and at what points in the day?
So I think they're allowed a beer getting ready.
Agreed. One beer.
One beer. in
And
the
one
morning.
whiskey.
And one whiskey.
Like a bougie, mainly for the photos, but
that is your limit.
and that's pre-ceremony.
Pre-ceremony. Ceremony happens.
Yeah.
You're then allowed two.
You're allowed a champagne,
Yep.
prosecco, whatever your welcome drink is.
and a couple
and
of
two
beers.
beers.
Yeah.
Is that an appropriate amount of alcohol for a
Yes.
man, Brian? Yeah, but I'm trying
He's
to think
busy
of...
taking pics, doing this thing.
Yeah. And also the amount of times that I will take normally my couples will stand to do group photos and I will bring over their drinks in between photos. They're only having one drink throughout that whole bit, but they feel like they're still...
Okay.
Okay, so we've got...
Then we got-
So we've had 3 beers, 1 whiskey and a welcome drink. Like whatever this was. Champagne,
Yeah.
Hugo's, whatever.
Speeches now.
Speeches first?
Yeah. I think you're allowed a whiskey,
shot?
a whiskey before
Do you
the speeches.
reckon?
Dutch courage.
All right. Yeah, fine.
You're not going to be paralytic at this point.
No, fair.
You've had some canapes.
All right, so we've got 1 shot.
You've had breakfast. You had some nibs.
And we've got another champagne prosecco.
Yeah.
With our toast. Okay.
Wedding breakfast. One wine.
Nah.
One wine.
1.5.
1.5.
No, but are they not beer?
Beer. Whatever.
All
One
right.
and a half.
It's just a lot of drink though when you think about it.
Yeah, but
isn't
like
it?
we could drink
No,
that.
I know.
And
Yeah.
we're lightweights.
Okay. Food then was done.
Yeah.
What are we then doing? Whatever you want. I feel
Cocktail
like,
hour. After speeches, food. First
dance.
dance.
I think after.
Yeah, but I feel like you need a bit of. Like, I dance better when I've had a drink.
Agreed. But
Thanks.
We've had quite a few.
Do you
drinks.
agree with
I
me or
agree.
just in general?
In general, but you specifically.
I
We've
think
had quite a few drinks.
We've
going on here.
overestimated that drinks reception bit, so I don't think they're going to have 3.
Yeah, but beers is easy. It's 2 beers and a prosecco.
All right, fine. But you're drinking all day. It's not like we're like at a brunch and we're like, oh, you've got 2 hours to neck 100 bottles of prosecco.
That first beer was at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think that from 9 p.m. you can drink.
I think the dangerous part is morning. That's where you can tip it over the edge. Morning.
Yeah, morning into drinks reception.
Yeah.
If you start drinking strong and people get you shots, like I just don't think shots should be available until after food. Nobody needs a shot before food. Do you need a shot before food?
No.
Well then. Okay, that's the rule.
All right. No shots before food. Breakfast.
No, that's it. That's fine. And then from after first dance, around 9 o'clock, you do you, hun.
You do you.
Your photo, video, or leave. Just like, I don't mind when couples get absolutely paralytic in the evening.
Have you ever told anyone stop?
Yeah.
What do they say?
Many times. Or what I'll do is I'll say for every drink you do, you have to have a water.
Oh, okay.
You have to have a pint of water in between every drink. That's my general rule. There's been a few times where I will like just take the drink away and swap it. Because I just think it's also my job to make sure that they're having a nice time and I know that they'll regret.
I'd be like, excuse me.
Yeah.
The girl in the white t-shirt. It was your fault.
I get that girl playing lawn games. Tell her to come and help me. Yeah, I do think drink is because typically the couple don't eat that much.
No.
You don't.
But I think the boys do in the morning.
Did you eat the morning of our wedding? You didn't, did you? He didn't. Because actually you're
Bri.
you're all over the place.
Yeah, but I would make sure my groom ate. That's on you, sorry.
Why didn't you eat? He could have eaten. He was at home.
I would have had a bacon bap.
Why didn't you stop at McDonald's on the way?
Or Greg's.
No, so this is the problem. And I remember people saying to me, like, I
It's
like
because he
food.
was nervous.
I will eat, like, I like food. And I was on my wedding, I was like, I'm definitely going to eat food. I didn't want any food. You couldn't have, you know, when you're just not in that mood, like nervousy, excited, having a best time. And people are like, do you want some pizza? No. Like, no. I don't remember eating much breakfast. I think I had a croissant.
A croissant.
A croissant?
Do you like hobos?
I do. the logistics in me. Is
Oh no,
like
I always say I
fire hazard.
this is styled shoot vibes.
yeah.
You can't fucking like them.
No, I know, but sometimes people put them right at the bottom and they like them, and I'm like, Huns, this is a risk.
You can put them on the like.
Yeah, I don't mind it on the candle holder. What?
Oh, Brian.
Oh, sorry, Brian.
Brian actually rightly so mentioned out.
Okay,
that
guys, sorry. Okay,
it's the candle, like
Right,
the
we've got the
tapered
tapered
candlestick
candle.
with bows on.
but the bows on these ones are like midway through, so it take 10 minutes until it sets on fire. But Beth was making a very valid point that you don't like them, and a lot of times they don't get lit.
No,
I'm okay with candles not being lit.
me too, especially
I like
coloured.
to light them in the evening, if anything.
Yeah.
Just pretty at night.
Oh, I've got a top tip for you all.
Go on.
That's looked so staged, but it's so true. Tapered candles.
Yeah.
Right, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again now we're coming into summer.
All right.
If you have got aircon,
Oh, yes.
if you have got doors open,
Yes.
if you've got any gust, that wax is going everywhere. And
You're losing
9
your
times out of 10, you will get charged for the linen. If you've got coloured wax, like black candles,
You're fucked.
you're fucked. Please don't light them. If the aircon's on, I tell the venue, do not light them. If
Yeah.
it ruins our linen, it ruins their
And guys,
linen.
I genuinely don't think they need to be lit. Nobody sits there and goes, "Oh, this wedding's really nice." Apart from I would still have tea lights. That
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
lit.
for sure.
Like,
but it gets really messy. It's splatting everywhere. Like
I
we,
do love a candle. Though.
yeah, we had one. We had tapers on, and it was fine. But we were in a marquee actually. No, it was the heating, and the heaters were on the floor. And I was like, "How is this even possible?" It like splattered at the groom's shirt.
Oh. And how'd you get that out?
We had a second shirt.
Nice. Yeah, you'd have to heat it back up.
But people don't think about these things. Like
No.
honestly, they will go. It will like splatter everywhere.
This is where I sit.
Like
with
imagine if I've got a
evening
hair
dresses.
dryer on it, and it's splatting.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe that the aircon that high in the ceiling can damage it.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like when you have long tables and then one candle is like really low and you're like, why the fuck, how have they all only gone that far? It's because it'll be under
Wow,
something.
when we were on that fam trip, that one went down and was like burnt, wasn't it? Because it was right underneath
Yeah,
the
yeah.
aircon heating unit.
Fam trip.
Fam trip.
We just
Brian
wanna be
wasn't
to that.
invited.
I know. Do you think I could? I just think, would I want to bring Brian to a fam trip?
No.
He ain't got a clue. He ain't got a clue what he's talking about.
No.
Unless it's a podcast.
Wait, no, he
fam
did
trip.
give a really good idea earlier.
He
though.
did actually. I'll give him that. Where were those ideas when we were getting married?
Oh, middle
Just give me
finger.
the finger.
What else have you been up to?
I wanted to give you another tip whilst we were talking about this. It's a tip that I did the other day, but I just want to make sure that the podcast group hear it. Because we were talking about evening, getting drunk, people aren't there, blah, blah, blah. So people are always planning these sparkler exits and champagne towers and fireworks.
Champagne
and
towers are the
XYZ.
death of me at the moment.
I love them.
I love them. Everyone's like, can you set them up? I'm like, no, ask Georgie.
I'll set them up. I like
Ask
setting them
Georgie.
up.
But the venue don't want to take
Yeah, fine, I'll
responsibility.
do it.
I do not want to take responsibility.
I don't care.
Pass it to Georgie.
I'll do it. I love it.
Pass it to the girl in the white t-shirt.
Yes, me. The one doing lawn games.
I genuinely hope someone emails you like, please can you not wear a white t-shirt to my wedding?
Oh, can I just say it's not. No, I'm not. I don't even feel bad for it. It's a nice navy suit.
I'm gonna
And
put
the
it in
only
our
colour-
group chat. And
Let me
just-
let me find a picture first.
No, I know exactly what it looks like.
Well, then don't tell people.
I'm gonna put it in our group chat and it'd be like, guys, just out of curiosity, if someone was wearing like your wedding planner, fuck off. Wait, I'm gonna put it in. Hi. Oh. Hi everyone, we're just filming a podcast and I would love some answers if possible. What would you do, say for example, if Georgie turned up in like a navy blazer trouser kind of suit with a white t-shirt on? Is the white acceptable or is it not acceptable? Let me know, be super honest because it's for the podcast.
Nobody's gonna have an issue with that. If anybody has an issue with that, I'm literally leaving
I hope
the
it's
chat.
one of your brides.
But the thing is, if somebody ever said to me, the one where it was all black, can you wear all black? Yeah. Okay. Like, no problem.
I
My
reminded you of
suit
that.
was only, yeah, I know, good. My suit was only, do you know what? The hardest bit of my job is what to wear. Because I need to wear trainers. I need to be comfortable enough to be able to walk around.
I heard someone say the other day, wedding planners wearing trainers is an ick.
You're an ick. Whoever said it. What am I supposed to wear?
Like
What?
boots?
I'm not wearing boots.
Like
Do you know how hot it is in summer?
Bootsies?
Wear boots in a marquee and come back to me. My hair went in my mouth. Whoever said that is an actual moron, has never worked a day in their life. Was that too
I'm
far?
not sure. I don't know how I feel about it.
No, I'm
allowed to wear trainers because
Why are you allowed to wear
I'm
trainers?
unloading vans.
Yeah, but I'm moving your shit when you've gone.
No, you're not, mate.
Sometimes.
No, you're not.
Please stay move it for me. Please stay move it for me,
It's
Beth.
only because you want to have fun with me.
I don't trust her.
No, I can't. You can't wear heels. Boots is impractical because
I wear boots to weddings.
what kind of boots?
Like my Chelsea boots with tights.
Yeah, I have sometimes worn that, to be fair, black boots. But it's just no. It's really hard with clothes. And I do like a good black dress and then white trainers, but I then have to wear shorts under the dress because if I'm literally on the floor doing stuff, I don't want everyone to see my.
Yeah,
and then
you
the
do.
groom ends up running off with me. And it's
Oh,
all
you're
really
disgusting.
awkward. Anyway, I was given a tip. All this stuff in the evening, all these things are happening. And then I speak to my couples and I'm like, cool, awesome. Like, what time are you doing it? Right, an hour after first dance. Your photographer's gone home, hun.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? And I'm like, your photographer finishes after your first dance. So you want to do champagne tower, fireworks, all of this stuff. Guys, you need to add some hours to your photography package.
Photography hours are quite spenny as well.
Very spenny.
Rightly so though, because they're there
Yeah, yeah.
all day
And
and it's like late.
But it's also, you're not paying for the hour. You're paying for the fact that they're going to be taking 500 more photos in that hour. And then you have to have those edited and then you get a bigger gallery than what you would have had.
That's a good point.
Yeah. It's not, photography isn't just, same for a second shooter. You're not, the money that you pay for a second shooter doesn't all go to the second shooter. So don't be thinking, oh my God, I'm paying like £500 towards another person. It's because there'll be double the amount of images.
Yeah.
And you'll get more images and they have to go through it all. So that is what it is. But just be conscious of this when you're speaking to photographers and things. Sometimes they're like, oh, it's a 12-hour package.
Yep.
Whereas some might be a 6-hour package. It's cheaper, but then you've got to add on loads more hours. So it's all just a bit of a game. Oh, what were we were gonna say something then, and then I went back to that tip.
You rudely interrupted me.
Oh, has anybody replied yet?
I'd name and shame her on this group chat. Oh, I wouldn't care. She's good vibes. I wouldn't care. She's good vibes. Don't think I'd be bothered. Just don't wear a full white suit. I think white top, white outfit, not fine.
This is what I mean.
Beef with Georgie if she turned up in a white top and a navy suit. Don't think I'd really care about the white top as long as it was just a full navy suit. At least she wouldn't be my mum that's turning up in white.
Well, the shade.
No, let me find a photo of this now. I'm not having this.
Yeah, it was Georgie, by the way, and I was outing her for saying practice what you preach. I've
Look.
seen the fucking suit. I don't care. But Gemma, that voice note was just played on the podcast. Can I keep it in about your mum? I would say no white.
No, I disagree.
Unless family and bride has approved. My sister is in white and my gran is wearing a white top, but I'm all good with
No,
that.
it's not a white top. Just to be, I'm voice noting in it now. Just to be clear, everyone, as Beth is trying to out me on this podcast, the navy blazer never comes off. So it's either that or my tits are out. You choose. Anyway, right, back to the podcast. But I do disagree with any suppliers that are in actual white clothes. Like no outer clothes should be white. There should be no jackets that are in white.
I need to see a photo of this now. It wouldn't bother me, and yeah, you can keep it in, I don't care. My mum doesn't listen to it, and if she did, she'd maybe get the hint.
Hi, Mum.
Oh, hi, Mum. That's not a good
I know.
photo of you.
Sorry, angry face.
I say ban the white.
You're making me overthink now what I wear to weddings.
Georgie, if your tits are out, that's fine. I'm here for it. You've got a great rack. But it really wouldn't bother me having a white top with a navy suit.
Thank you.
No, you look fine. You look stunning.
Thank you. Right, there we go. It's laid to rest on the
Georgie,
podcast.
get your tits out.
So, you know, when I say we've got our kind of client, like, this is weird as well. Like, when I say, like, we've got, so Georgie's like the people's wedding planner, but she's also got brides that are my brides.
Yeah.
So it's like she doesn't just do.
I've got one this weekend. This tits out personality is not the personality that I'm bringing. I'm taking my professional. It's in.
It's like the fam trip.
Literally, I have to see who I'm around and choose my personality, and that's all right.
Basically, as soon as one of our brides or grooms give us the little slither through go,
Yeah,
we're like, we're in.
What did I say to a bride the other day? Oh, I called her a dick because she messaged like, "Where do I leave your 1-star review?" And I was like, "You're a dick. You could be the first one." But I wouldn't say that to everybody.
But like one of these girls that get married at the Corinthia in London.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, get your tits out, Georgie."
Yeah.
It's a funny. I think why I do so well. and you do well. No, but it's like there are people that have got higher end budgets but don't want the stuffy planners.
Yes, don't match the because it costs a lot of money to have a relaxed, fun wedding. It's not money equals the feel of it, because some of the best weddings I've done have been the most expensive are the wildest ones, because there's a free bar and they're doing all this like vodka luge and all of these different things that are happening, but it might be at a really fancy venue, or you might be having fancy caterers and stuff, and I'm like, that's fine.
It's like, I appreciate nice food, but I still want there to be fun. It's like the wedding I did at the back end of last year, from what I'm aware, he was self-made. Like he made his own money, and he's just been like a kid in a playground and be like, I want it on a McFlurry machine or a this or that. And some people don't want the wedding planners.
Yes.
And they did have one, and they didn't get on with her because she was like that.
Did you see the Pretty Little Thing wedding?
Pretty Little Thing, yeah. And this is what I'm going to say: lower your fucking expectations, because that wedding would have cost millions.
It was 20 million, I think.
I thought
was quite cheap for that.
I've heard 50 mil.
Oh. I had somebody ask me to do... do you know what? And this is where I know where I sit in the industry. So I had a publication message me and was like, do you mind making a comment on it? I was like, yeah, happy to. And they came back and were like, can you let us know like what celebrity clients you work with and the demanding things there? And I was like, that's not me. No. I was like, I can talk to you about real weddings that are trying to do weirder stuff. I was like, I am not your person to be talking to about this 20 million. I've never worked on a 20 million pound wedding, and I probably never will. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. But I think it goes down to like your personality and my personality. Like we had a bit of a taboo the other day where we wanted to go for dinner, and she was like, no, I want to go here. And I was like, well, no, I like nice food. I want this. And you're like, no, I'm happy with just
Harvester
salad
hate Harvester,
and that's okay. But like, I like both. But like, if I was choosing, I would go to. Whereas you're not like that at all.
It just doesn't. I like good food, but it's not my personality,
and that's okay.
Yeah.
Whereas like that's where I feel like I sit with a lot of my clients, people who have either got a bit more money to spend or have had parents help, but they've also got their own money.
Yeah. Michelin's like when me and Brian went to a Michelin-star restaurant, it was horrific. I was just sat there the whole time like, I just want to make a joke.
Where my chicken nuggets? Where's my veggie nuggets?
Chicken nuggies. No, I don't really like that atmosphere. I like the cocktail bar atmosphere.
And it's the straight talking as well, I think, because I think if you're too professional sometimes, which you will be with some clients, like respectfully with some of my clients, I wouldn't say boo, and I cannot swear. Like
I literally have to turn it off.
I'm like, mute.
What a wonderful idea. I think that will work fantastically.
But it works both ways. Like our skill sets are versatile.
Yeah.
For different people. But that just proved my point. That one bride in there is getting married at the Corinthia.
Yeah.
Whereas I've had brides at the Corinthia before who I'm completely different with.
100%.
Whereas this one goes dickhead, bruv.
But this... She's gonna love this.
Did you see it?
We've just had we were in the middle of another conversation, but you've just had a text through.
No. Did you see that at the Pretty Little Thing wedding?
Yeah.
They had Disney characters like the next day, and I was like, what? And they were all like dancing and singing. I was like, is this when the kids are coming? Because I was like, you've killed my whole vibe.
I haven't seen enough about this.
We need to do an episode.
Should we do the next one on that? Let's have a look at it.
We've just had a message in the group chat about Georgie's white top, which I think is a very valid point.
Yeah, agreed.
The only reason I can think it might be a problem is if a guest then rocks up in like a white dress or something. If Georgie's the one to then go over to them and say, you can't wear that, or can you put your coat on, she's in a white shirt. So that's the only reason I can think it might be an issue.
Whoa. I'm not in a white shirt. This is the difference. I don't think any outer layer of clothing can be white. That's where I sit on it. So I even think when somebody wears a bright pink dress and you wear a white blazer, you can't have that. But
you can wear a white dress and a bright pink blazer then?
No. No, because the bottoms are white. The outer bottom is white. So no, I disagree. There's my rule. The rule is for everybody listen, because if my nan came to my wedding in a suit and the top was white underneath, I don't have a problem with that. But she can't take the blazer off. You know what I mean?
Don't fucking try to justify this.
That's my rule. That's my rule with it.
No, the white top ain't going to a wedding anymore. That's it.
Oh, no, because I actually like the blue blazer. What do you wear with blue?
Like a nudie
I can't
colour.
wear nude. I can't. We know this. I've done my colour theory, and nude is not my colour.
Navy.
I can't wear nude. I can't wear navy on navy on navy.
Yeah, you can.
I'll try it. No, that would look gross.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would. I would never take my blazer off though. Again, just for everybody listening.
What if you spilt something down your blazer and it was awful? Red wine like everywhere.
No. wear the red wine.
Hey, I'm not a bride, but I went to a wedding for some of my closest friends last year. We were invited to the ceremony and drinks reception, but not the wedding breakfast, and then invited back for the evening. Just wondering what you guys think of this idea. Is it common? Of course, I was happy to be invited and support my friends as it was a beautiful day.
I've never heard of...
You go get your own lunch and then you come back.
I think it's traditional when people were invited to the ceremony. Like, my nan would have gone to the church even if she wasn't invited to the whole wedding. Like, that was kind of what people did.
Yeah.
I don't...
That's awkward.
I think it's...
Are you on the list? Or are you not on the list?
Which list? 1, 2 or 3? You're coming to 1 and 3. Oh, cool. I'm a 1 and 2. I think it would be better. I've done a wedding where they had more people for the ceremony and drinks reception and then less for the... But you can't then re-invite them back.
What do people do?
Where are you supposed to go? That is a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I just don't know how I feel about it. Like, go get a meal deal.
Go to Harvester. Salad bar. Oh, I love the bacon bits at Harvester salad bar. I haven't been ages. Do you eat the bacon bits because you're veggie?
What is it? Small bits of bacon?
No, like
meat.
the crispy little like red.
Oh, like the crispy. Oh, I don't know. I would genuinely have to check with them if they're veggie or not.
You really?
Yeah, I don't.
You're such a fraud. Bacon bits.
If it's not got bacon, so like chicken.
Do you
noodles,
like the taste of bacon?
No, do you know what? Bacon was never my jam anyway. But like chicken noodles.
My jam.
Bacon jam though, I bet it's banging.
So
I
Georgie,
eat the chicken noodles, but there's no meat in it.
Ask Georgie how her chocolate eating's going. So you know she got hypnotized and doesn't eat chocolate. When we were on our fam trip, there was this like cute little dome we had to smash, and Georgie had smashed hers. And when I went in her room, the bits wouldn't go back together. So I was like, "You're a fraud."
I swear on my daughter's life, on the success of this podcast, on Brian's abs, that I did not eat any of that chocolate. It was dark chocolate anyway. I don't even like dark
Brian,
chocolate.
can I see your abs, please?
Get your abs out.
Get 'em out. Get 'em out.
Get us some views, Brian.
Yeah. Right. I hope this episode's been helpful. I feel like we've just spoke. It's gone so fast. I am going to leave this episode on a quote that Georgie's actually got on her jumper, which says, "Live large and think big."
Yeah, boy.
Please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next week.
Love you. Bye.